This video brought to you by Bodega Cooler. Consider a Bodega Cooler for your next RV, overland, or camping adventure. And Linerx, custom fit floor mats and cargo liners for your car. Check out Linerx for all of your vehicle protection needs. And Fast Wheels, a proudly Canadian alloy wheel brand covering a wide range of alloy wheel styles. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Ed's Garage. All right, it is day 38 of the cross-continental EV road trip, and we find ourselves this morning at another beautiful free camping site. We basically came up this road here. This is Cato Mountain Road. It's a Forest Service road by the looks of it. And we found this nice little spot on the side here. And it is completely dead. There is nobody. There was nobody here last night, nobody here this morning, nobody's driven by. Awesome. I can actually see the ocean from here, sort of. It's right there. It's kind of hard to tell, but the horizon is right about here. And then everything underneath is ocean, everything above is sky, obviously. But yeah, that's kind of neat. It's pretty far away though. We're very far away from the highway, probably, well, very far. I'd say probably about 5 or 10 miles, somewhere around there. Cato Road is in Westport, California, and today, not sure exactly where we're going to end up, but of course we are heading north now. Only a few more days left in the trip, maybe only a couple. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take us to get back, but we're kind of taking our time, taking it easy. It's already late morning here, and we're basically at the northern end of California. So today we'll be in Oregon. Not sure exactly how far we're going to get in Oregon, but I guess we'll see. As I said, we're taking it easy, taking our time. So, but yeah, pretty cool little site. The Ioniq 6 is doing fantastic. We're very impressed by its off-roading capabilities. Even on summer tires. But there was a few spots along this road coming up that were a little rough. But, you know, I'm not pushing it beyond what it's capable of doing by any means. I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody yet. I guess it's just because it's a weekday. But as a Forest Service road, I know that at least in British Columbia, I would have expected to see a logging truck fly by at least several times today. A little bit of good news, even though we did smell skunk last night and even this morning, I haven't seen a skunk. So that's kind of nice. Some weird bugs here though. But yeah, so we're gonna pack up and head out and see where we end up today. So we've been driving up and down these Forest Service roads during this trip, and every now and then we get this really wonderful scent. And we were really wondering what the heck it was. I mean, look where we are here. You can see we're on a bit of a hill coming down from our campsite here. And it turns out that what we're smelling is eucalyptus, because all of these are eucalyptus trees. And we didn't actually know that initially. Leslie kind of figured it out. She was like, you know, I think these are eucalyptus trees. I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea what they are, but let's look it up. So we sure enough, she Googled it, and it turned out that these are eucalyptus trees, and there's tons of them all over the west coast of California. We had no idea, but it smells so good. And then once you realize what they are, you realize that the smell is eucalyptus. Now, eucalyptus that you find in a bottle or a jar or whatever, it doesn't smell this nice. It smells artificial. This is really, really quite nice. So I just wanted to catch this on video real quick because I thought it was kind of cool. So we're currently on the Carl Knapp Trail. Apparently on this trail is the largest diameter redwood tree at 68 feet in circumference, which is nuts. Apparently that's 1.5 miles down this trail. We haven't decided whether or not we're gonna go there. But it's here at the Carl Knapp Trail. That's both with K's. Wow, 1,500 years old, apparently. All right, it is day 39, and day 39 brings us to a Fred Meyer and an EVCS charging station. So we were just at a Electrify America station. Unfortunately, none of the stations worked, so that's a first for us. Basically, all 6 stations were down. Not necessarily because the stations weren't working, but because I think the main contactor wasn't working or something like that, because every time we plugged in, you could hear a click over in the main contactor box, and then it didn't start. So we are here getting a very slow charge at an EVCS station. It's only 50 kilowatts. But that's all right. We had to eat some lunch, so we're just about to leave now anyway. But no plans for today. Probably going to be just heading up the coast. Right now we're just outside of Coos Bay. So the plan is today to go to the Tillamook State Forest, and that's where we're going to get our very last camping spot by the looks of it. Because after that, should be able to make it home. So we really don't have any plans to do anything today. There's not a whole lot to see here that we haven't already seen a million times. Because we've come down through Oregon quite a few times already, so we might go to the beach. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll probably just find a camp spot and then head home tomorrow. So 40 days. That's a nice round number to end on. But yeah, still day 39, so we still got things to do. Well, that's gross. Good morning, guys. Day 40, and we have about 340 miles to go to get home. We're going to have to stop at least 2 charging stations. Maybe more, because we're kind of in a weird spot here. We're in the Tillamook Forest right now. Tillamook, in Oregon. And we need to head about 30 miles back towards the coast in order to charge before we start heading home. So, bit of a detour. So we're more like 360 miles from home. So it's going to be a long day, because we got to swing by Best Buy and we got to swing by Home Depot just to return a couple things that we A, didn't like, and B, didn't use. As you can see, we've found another reasonably decent campsite, kind of in between a road there and a road there. By the way, guys, I'm sorry I'm not using my microphone. It's not turning on, so I think it's dead. But anyway, we're going to make our way home today, and if there is anything fun and exciting along the way, then we'll definitely stop, but otherwise it'll probably just be us going home. So, kind of a sad day, last day of the trip. We are excited to get home and see the kids, see the cats, sleep in our own bed. But, yeah. All right, well, we'll see what happens today. We are in Sumas, Washington now. Did 2 stops today for charging. 2 stops? 2 stops, yeah. Didn't need to do a third, so we have enough range to get home. We're just about to cross the border. Looks like the border lineup is pretty small, so that's kind of nice. Fingers crossed that we actually get through and don't get stopped and searched. we don't have anything that they're going to find anyway, so that would just be a waste of time. But anyway, it's been a long trip. We are, we've been in America now for 25 days. Day 40 is today, and we should be home in about 45 minutes. So we'll get through the border here, and then we'll head home, and I'll do a quick final video for the day. But yeah, let's see how we do through the border here, I guess.
How long were you folks gone?
We were out of the country for 25 days. We've been documenting every day, so I know each day offhand.
Documenting every day? In what way?
Well, this is a 40-day, this is literally day 40 of a massive cross-continental road trip with this electric car pulling a trailer. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the solar panels.
Yeah.
You have panels on the top too?
Yep. 500 watts total.
How much does that generate for you on a good day?
That's a great question. They're 500 watts of total solar panels, right. But they're never all facing the sun. So exactly. I'm getting probably around 300 watts of energy on a nice sunny day consistently. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I got 3 kilowatts of batteries in there as well, so I can actually charge the car from the trailer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what form of batteries do you have in there then?
They're LiPo batteries. Lithium iron phosphate.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are those in the cold?
Not bad, but we haven't really used it in the cold yet, so I haven't really got a good idea yet. So
I know some of the lithium batteries, they're actually, it's damaging to them if they try to charge them.
Yeah. Most lithium batteries are. Yeah. Yeah, those ones you probably have to charge kind of slowly until they warm up.
Yeah, or you can get those blankets for them or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Use the battery to power the thing that's heating it to allow it to charge.
Yep.
All right. What's the value of goods coming back to folks?
What do we got?
Got the souvenirs for the kids.
Souvenirs for the kids. It's like
and a hoodie.
$30, $70. Not even $200.
Okay.
Like very little. Yeah.
What type of goods?
We got a hoodie for my wife here. We got 2 kind of San Francisco cups, were they, with some chocolates in them.
A Moab shirt.
I got a shirt in Moab. Yeah, it says Moab on it. And this shirt actually. What's that?
Probably had some good charging down there.
In the sun, yeah.
Alcohol or tobacco on board?
We've got like maybe 7 cans of beer and coolers.
The handheld type or the type that you have to put a tap in?
The handheld. The
little cans. No, little cans. Yeah. Not cans.
Any apples, spinach, fruits, berries?
Nope, we ate all that.
Firearms or weapons?
Nope.
Left them all down there?
Yep.
Any cannabis in the vehicle?
No, sir.
That's good. It's not allowed.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Take care.
I can see now.
All right, well, that was relatively easy. We're back in Canada. Woohoo! Light off the fireworks that we didn't get.
That we didn't take.
So I didn't actually mention this in one of the videos. When we were in New Mexico, I did buy some fireworks. And unfortunately, soon after, found out that New Mexico was the only place that we could have lit them off. And I would have had to I would have definitely done it on like a dry lake bed or something like that. Oh, rear window still. I mean, that's the only place that it's really safe to do that kind of stuff right now anyway. And every other state that we were in, it was just banned everywhere regardless. So we never ended up using them. So I just gifted them to a nice family that I saw in Washington or Oregon. It was in Oregon, yeah. It was only $20 worth of fireworks. It wasn't a big deal, but I knew I couldn't bring them across the border, and I didn't feel like lying to the border officers, so I just gave them away beforehand. Would have made a cool video, but it just didn't work out. Anyway, we're going to head home now, and we'll do a quick follow-up video at home with a couple of statistics, and then in a future video, we'll do all the stats. All right, we are pulling into our street. It's quite smoky here, unfortunately. We have some forest fires, some pretty nasty forest fires nearby. So the moon looks really yellow. We've seen thicker smoke before, but this is pretty bad. One Wow, this is crazy. So 40 days, and you know what, it's night, so I'm going to say it, 40 days and 40 nights on this road trip, and we're just about to pull into our driveway and see our boys and see our cats. Speaking of our boys, one of them is working on a car, working on his girlfriend's car. They don't even look. So busy working on the car. All right, and the official number is 15,474 kilometers, which works out to 9,615.2 miles. An average consumption of 2.2 miles per kilowatt hour, or 28.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And guys, we are back. Thank you so much for following along on this series. It's been an absolute life-changing, phenomenal blast of a series. There is another future video coming that's going to go over all the statistics of the trip, so stay tuned for that. It won't be long. But for now, good night and have a great day.